Hi everyone, I'm Savannah from China Admissions, and I'm here with two students from Asia Europe Business School in Shanghai to tell us about their experience at the university and also at the Mentor Enterprise program. Hi Alexander and Shirley, thanks for joining us. Can you introduce yourselves to us?
So who will be the first one?
Yeah, go ahead, Shirley.
Okay. Hi, I'm Shirley from AEBS, and my major is high-end brand management. I'm a graduate of 2022, which means I'm going to graduate in this year, in June. Yeah, that's it.
Are you from China? Where in China?
Yeah, I'm in China, but I'm not in Shanghai now. I'm in my hometown, Henan province.
Very nice. And how about yourself, Alexander?
My name is Alexander, and I'm from Germany. And at the moment, I'm studying business administration in AEBS as a bachelor program in the first year.
Very nice. And where are you from in Germany?
It's a small city. It's called Osnabrück, which lays in the northwest of Germany.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know where it is, but it sounds lovely.
It is.
Yeah. So you're both students at AEBS, Asia Europe Business School. Shirley, can you share, as a graduating senior, you've been there for 4 years now. Can you tell us a little bit about what AEBS is like?
Okay, actually it's 3 years because our program it lasts 3 years in total. Actually, I'm a recommended student. When I was making my decision of my graduate study, AEBS became my first choice, and I think mainly because of two reasons. Firstly is that AEBS is jointly operated by ECNU and Lyon Business School, which means it could provide me with a great international vision. And this major high-end brand management is very appealing and sounds very interesting to me. Secondly, I was pretty much interested in the Enterprises Mentor Program and ICP program. Both of them are practical projects, and they also can provide me many enterprises resources because I decided to work after I graduate. So I think this could benefit me a lot.
And how about yourself, Alexander? How's your experience at AEBS so far?
Well, it's been great thus far. And my decision to actually go to AEBS is somewhat similar to yours. Of course, I have a European background, and previously to coming to China, I've been working not in Germany, but in the UK, very close on the sort of cross-cultural side between China and Europe, organizing Chinese-British trade events. So I have a bit of a background to always be between, and then seeing that AEBS is a school that lays itself just exactly in that niche of being a partnership with EM Lyon and ECNU here in China, it just brings the same cultural bridge between Europe and Asia, which is what I'm myself am interested in.
Yeah, that sounds fascinating. Yeah, so one thing that I'm really curious about is the mentorship program, the Mentor Enterprise program that you have at AEBS. This is a really fascinating opportunity for students. So Shirley, can you introduce just what is this program and who is your mentor?
My mentor is James Wu, who is the Vice President of the NON in China, Greater China. This program lasts for 1 year in total, and it could be divided into 3 parts, I think. During the first stage, our mentor helped us to make the career plan, such as help us to select the industry and decide the future position. And James also taught us how to achieve our goals. And during the second stage, James helped us to solve the problems that we encountered during the internship. He encouraged me very much and raised many examples when he was an intern. And in the last stage, James helped us to summarize our internships and taught us how to do the interviews, how to prepare for the future work, and helped us to make a lifelong career plan. So the key takeaways are that I'm able to develop my working abilities and learn from his past experience about the workplace conflicts under his guidance and sharing. Also, he made me realize that I should to plan my career in the long-term perspective. So I benefit very much from this program.
Are you still in touch with him? Like, do you think you'll keep in touch even after you graduate?
Even after this program, we still keep in very close contact because we have a group chat online. He will share some very interesting activities and some opportunities for us through that group chat. And so I think, even maybe after my after I graduate, we will still keep in contact.
Yeah, and how about you, Alexander? Who's your mentor?
My mentor is called Bill Xu, who is the Strategic Director of Business Planning for SAP. I first actually got in touch with him, not through the mentorship program, but I've kind of through another way of attending an event in the Free Trade Zone, which was by TIE, which is another organization helping students to engage with industry. Heard his speech. And then I was very surprised that as the mentorship program was brought up to us, I saw his name listed and thought, oh, he would be a great candidate to have as a mentor, because what he brings to the students is he has a lot of experience in, on one hand, incubating entrepreneurship and startups, etc., in the free trade zone, but also has the kind of angle of the work within a bigger corporate, which he taught us a lot about his experience and how he got to the position where he was in this very senior level. And the same as you just mentioned, he really shares a lot as to the kind of journey students could go. Although we are just now at the first stage of the mentorship program at this point in time and had only a few points of contact thus far.
And how did you choose your mentor? Did you get a lot of freedom to pick somebody who would be a good fit for you?
Yeah, well, we had a lot of different choices, and the mentors that decided to participate, they were very well chosen from a lot of different industry sectors. So I think there was really something in for everyone, regardless if you're interested in entrepreneurship or business or fashion. You had respective mentors who have very senior positions or a lot of experience that they can share within the respective industry sectors, very well catered to each individual student's need, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Yeah, and Shirley, can you share a little bit about your business goals for the future and how you've built towards these goals through your relationship with your mentor and at AEBS?
I think through this program, I benefit a lot, especially my career direction. I think in this procedure, James influenced me greatly. Honestly, at the beginning, my target was to work in the consulting firm, but under the pressure from COVID-19, consulting has become less stable, and I found out that my personality is not that suitable for consulting. So I turned to James, and he helped me to analyze my personality and even invited some of his friends to share their insights. After several talks and with James, I changed my target to the internet industry. So James played a very important role in this change. So I'm really thankful to him. And with his help, I also realized that I should accumulate my practical experience. So I started to do the internships when I was in my first year of my master's study. Until now, I have already accumulated 5 internships and successfully received some offers from some big companies in China, like Alibaba and ByteDance and so on. So during this 1-year tutoring program, James organized several online lectures with us, and he also shared many job skills and some insights about the career planning. Just like what I shared before, even after this program, we still keep in close contact. Like when our team members were all in Shanghai, we will have dinner together and got to know each other's recent situation, such as like this. And he also helped us solve many career puzzles during the dinner. So I think he helped me to make my career planning and helped me to find my future direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, congratulations on getting all those offers. That's incredible.
Thanks.
Yeah, and how about you, Alexander? What business goals are you working towards through your program?
I think for me, it's more of a sort of continuation of business goals, because prior to actually coming to China, I've established a company in Germany doing graphic design work. But I think specifically relating this to the mentorship program, I have spoken about what I'm doing and what I have done in the past with Bill, and he's brought on some very good suggestions as to how to from where it is drive things sort of to the next level. And I think he also in the future can be much involved in sort of giving advice and helping towards building it better than it is at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and of course, there are a ton of benefits to being able to live and study in Shanghai at AEBS, not only in the business realm and in your future career, but also just personally in terms of arts and culture. So what is something that you really love about getting to study in Shanghai? Shirley, what do you think?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I really love Shanghai. When I still was a child, I dreamed of coming to this city since very many years ago. Shanghai is really a wonderful city which has endless possibilities. So it means that there are many choices here. Some top companies are all located in Shanghai. And it means that you could have many career possibilities in the future. On top of that, Shanghai is an international city. It broadens my vision with great international linkage. For example, in the e-commerce industry, ByteDance e-commerce department is headquartered here, as well as some international companies like Amazon's Chinese headquarters also located in Shanghai. So it means many business could have some international exchange and some expansion possibilities, and different companies could exchange their experience with each other, and we could also learn a lot from this different background. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it sounds wonderful. Like so many opportunities just waiting to be discovered.
Yeah.
How about you, Alexander?
I would say I can only agree. I mean, myself coming from a smaller city, much smaller than the cities I've lived in thereafter, I feel Shanghai by far is really one of the most interesting ones I have lived in, because every time you go out, you find there's events on so many different topics. I often attend sort of like the networking events and go around and really learn just so much of like so many different people's perspectives, because Shanghai is just such a melting pot where everyone is coming together, and a lot of people are starting their business here and really following their dream, and it's just a very good energy here. So I really enjoy living in the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and here's one final question for both of you. What is a favorite memory or a great achievement that you're super proud of that you had while at AEBS? Yeah, whoever thinks of one first can just go ahead and start.
Well, I think that my first year in AEBS is really wonderful because we have many kinds of and types of courses, and some and the teachers are all from different backgrounds. Some are working in the top luxury companies. Some of them are from the very top universities in the world. So the in the cross aspect, I think it really strengthened my my sense in the marketing field. And secondly, in the practical aspects, just like what I talked about before, ICP program and the enterprises mentor program also all starts from the first year in my study, and they also gave me many experience from the practical aspects. So I think my first year in AEBS is really a wonderful memory.
Yeah, how about you, Alexander?
I'd say overall speaking, it's just been a bit of a surprise for me to come into academia at all, because I personally have a background where I have left high school, and then since then I have about 8 years of where I worked just in different companies. So coming back to going to study now, I've just felt that it's just enjoyable to just learn something. I know this is maybe just a very general point, but I do feel like now having a bit of work experience and then learning the sort of academic basics of what you're doing is just giving you a much broader oversight of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can make connections between all these experiences.
Indeed so.
Yeah, all right. Thank you guys so much for your time.